Q&A time. Oh my god. Literally 5 seconds into filming and I almost... Anyway, okay. Right, what's going on, guys? Just a bird. Should I wear glasses or no? It is quite sunny and I can't really see much, but I feel like if I wear glasses, it's like I can't see you guys. That makes sense? Anyway, right, what's going on, guys? This is my first ever Q&A. I've been getting a lot of questions recently about travel and this and that, and I thought, and I posted on my Instagram story, ask me any question you want to do with anything really, because I'm getting a lot of questions about lots of different stuff about in my life and travel, and it's really hard for me to go in depth with all the replies. So I thought I'll post them on Instagram, see what people really want to ask me, and I'll go more in depth with it on this Q&A because I feel like I can explain it better. Right, let's get stuck into this Q&A and see what you guys have been asking me. Okay, the first question that I put on my story that someone replied to was Mark, and he asked how old I am. I'm 21 years of old. Bruh. I'm so bad at talking. I'm 21 years of age. I'm 21 years old. Then Nate asks, where are you going next after Mexico? So this is a lot of ifs and buts, but recently, as a few videos ago, on my last video, I'm not really too sure, my motorbike got stolen. So my plan was to drive my old motorbike, Roxanne, through Mexico and into the States. So I was going to hit up California, Washington, Oregon, and then maybe Texas, Arizona, Utah, Colorado. I know that's a lot of places in a short amount of time, but that's what I'm gonna try and do. I can't see, maybe I should wear these. Okay, nah, that just feels wrong. Yes, I don't really know what my plan is now, because if I buy a new bike, I won't be able to afford to go to the States, and then if I have time and money, earn visa and bike, and that's a lot of ifs, but yeah, hopefully the States will be next. Okay, the next question Pauline asked me, she says, do you have a girlfriend? Because if... Can't say that. Right. No, but I do have 7 wives. I'm like Henry VIII, with less of a beard and less power. Just like a less manly version of Henry VIII. Actually, wait. Did Henry VIII have 6 wives? Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. Ah, he had 6. I'm joking, I don't have a girlfriend. Alex, oh, Alex, I miss you. He says, do you miss Greece / Malia? Honestly, no, not really. Yes, I love Greece, I love Malia. When I was working there for 2 summers, it was some of the best months of my life, but I don't miss it. I won't go back to it. I much prefer doing what I'm doing now, filming and traveling and doing this whole trip. I wouldn't go back to Malia, maybe for a holiday, but not to work there again. I much prefer doing this now and just being wherever I want, whenever I want, instead of being one place, partying all the time and doing what I was doing. But I'll still go back to Greece, maybe go back to Malia for a holiday, see my old friends, I don't know. Yeah, but the main thing is the people that I miss there, the people I work with, my friends. I made lifelong friends there. If you couldn't, and if there was, then what? What? Okay, next one. Right, Charlotte asks, how do you budget for your travels? Love you, Charlotte, I miss you. At the start, I used to budget, say for example, £15 a day, and 5 would go on food, and 5 would go on accommodation, and 5 would go on transport and activity. For example, this isn't whatever, but that's for an example. And say for example, I went over that money, I'd be like, oh damn, like I can't go over that money, I need to spend like £5 less the next day, and then there's an event going on which I want to do but I can't because I've overstayed that money. And having that mindset is just not for me anymore. I can't budget myself like that. At the start I used to do that. If that works for you, then go crazy, but that was making me go crazy, and I can't go like that. So I don't actually budget. I don't actually go like, okay, this is something I need for a day, this, that and that, I need to spend that much on this, that much on this, and if I have leftover, I think that just makes me go crazy. So now what I do is, I still think about what I'm spending, don't get me wrong, and what I do is just spend as little money as possible. So find like hacks and tricks to save money, and that's a completely different topic, that's a completely different video. I can film if you want me to. Leave in the comments if you want me to do a video specifically on how I make the cheapest out of my travels and budget. I could do like a whole video on that if you want. Like I said, like the video, comment if you want a video just on that. Okay, Nathan asks, how do you constantly travel and earn money? Well, before I came to Mexico, honestly, I had very little money, and I thought as soon as I get to Mexico, I'll try and find a job here, like in a bar, in a restaurant, doing like sales work, which I've done most of the time when I'm traveling, and that's how I've been making the most money over the past few years, just sales jobs. And that is what I was doing in Europe the past 2 years. But coming to Mexico, I didn't want to do any of these jobs. So I was living in Tulum for a couple of months, so half my income was coming from teaching English online, and half my income was being a photographer for my friend North for a couple of months. And I just saved up in Tulum for those months, and all the money that I saved up there, I've been using that money on the road in Mexico. And obviously that money is running out, so I don't know what my next job will be to try and make some money, but I'll jump that bridge when it gets to it. No, I'll fill that gap when I don't know the saying, but when it comes to it, I'll make money then, and I'll figure it out when I've run out of money. 2 people have asked me how I get free hotels and free tours. This topic I could literally spend about half an hour talking about. If you do want to know exactly how I get free hotels and free tours and other free stuff whilst traveling, I'll make a whole video on that. Yeah, so if this video gets 20 likes, I'll do a whole... I'm right next to an airport, one sec. Yeah, like I was saying, if this video gets 20 likes, I'll do a whole video on how to get free hotels and free tours whilst traveling if you have a small channel like me or a small Instagram following like me. It's a lot easier than you think. To get 20 likes, I'll do a video on how to get free stuff whilst traveling. Right, Kira asks, what's your favourite country you've been to? That's an easy one. Israel. Israel is amazing. If there's any Israelis out there watching, I love your country. I went on a holiday when I was a lot younger. I just remember that the people being so nice, and the food was amazing, and the snorkeling and scuba diving there was unreal. Very nice warm country. Israel is by far, not by far I'd say actually, but yeah, top up there with, yeah, Israel. Israel's one of my favourite countries, and I'll give a few honourable mentions. So Israel #1, then another few that I've loved being with: Poland, Mexico, the place I'm traveling in at the minute, Greece, because it's one of my first countries I've ever visited and worked in, so that's up there definitely. Yeah, those 4. Israel #1, then Mexico, oh, and Turkey. I love Turkey. Also, I love Croatia was nice, but when I was there, Egypt was Jordan. I was there when I was little. Right, I need to stop going on. I'll probably cut that all out. Okay, next question. By the way, guys, I am picking out like the best questions. A lot of the questions I have got are just the same, or people just, you know, making dumb questions. Yeah, I'm just getting like the best ones that most people have asked for, like the most frequently asked questions. Have you ever needed to get COVID tests and stuff whilst in the... I'll just move down. Whilst going places you're going? I've actually only ever needed to do 1 COVID test. Oh, that was by Daisy, by the way. I've only actually ever needed to do 1 COVID test, and that was literally a few days ago. Coming from Mexico to Guatemala, I need to do one. That's the only one I've needed to do, and then tomorrow I'm flying back to Mexico and I don't even need a COVID test. I'm traveling in the pandemic for like, yeah, about a year now, and I've only needed to do 1 COVID test. You guys probably think it's quite surprising, but yeah, only 1 COVID test. Okay, that was my Q&A, guys. If you have enjoyed, then please like, and if you have any more questions, leave them in the comment and I will answer every single one of the questions in the comments. Subscribe if you want more Q&As, and if you think I missed anything, like I said, in the comments below, ask me. I'll answer all the questions.